Hello guys, if you are having that few factors. Let's say you woke early, you start doing exercises, you start reading things, and you start learning things, and learning in the sense learning new things. Daily one new thing which you're learning. It may be small, it may be big, anything, and then you speak with the kindness, you speak with politeness, and that is a beauty. That is a beauty of uh, training your mind. So nowadays we keep on exaggerating our brain in so much direction, so we are not able to understand what happens when we continuously exhausting your brain and not feeding the positive positive habits, and that leads to a lot of things, and we started getting into the negative directions. So the factors which I said now, so you'd start doing exercises. The human body is meant to have some kind of exercises. With exercises we get our body start releasing the fluids which is necessary for our bodies, which helps us to get fit physically. And because we are fit physically, our mind started becoming more and more active. Second thing, start learning a new habit. Not habit in the sense, start learning new things. It may be small, it may be big, but start learning it. So new things learning will keep you evolving from the present state. Third thing, try reading some book. It may be like one paragraph a day, one page a day, anything. Respect to the genre which you are interested. So it will give you a lot of ideas and lot of ways to communicate your ideas to anyone you want to speak about it. And the fourth thing is, try try be wise, try be kind, and try learning to be to be very very gentle. Means not to get violent, not to get anger now and then, and you have to start feeling the positive. You have to start speaking in that way. Slowly, gradually, you get used to this kind of environment. And the very last thing, people around you who are very negative. You have to be very very uh, conscious about that. That most of the negative doesn't feed on you. So it's very required. This all exercises, once you start building it over the time and you get into your system naturally, then then you will be that person uh, whom you always wanted to be. Nobody, no humans in this world required this kind of like violence and anger, unnecessary heating up. So this we release a lot of negative energy in that. So do that. So scientists like Einstein's also have this kind of 4 5 factors: evolving yourself in habitual ways. So do try, give it a try. Try slowly. It's not necessarily you have to try like 5 6 items a day, like once. Anything you can start with, and see. And it's not like you have to start and you have to pause. Once you start, there is always a phase to everything. You start an initial phase. First 2 3 days you kind of feel like yes, first day I completed this, I am feeling good, I will keep on completing it. But later on, couple of days, you will be feeling like, uh, now it's becoming difficult. I should take a little break. So that is the moment when your brain start feeding and you need a break. Don't go for break. It's just like you do a gym, and let's say you are doing for 1 week, 2 week, and the moment your mind starts saying, if I skip today 1 day, that is fine. I can go tomorrow. So the main fundamental is like you have to reach that gate, gym, the gate of the gym, the door of the gym. That is the major push you needed, because your brain, this is the brain you start feeding that you have that option, you should take it. So once you start uh, taking that option, once you start accepting that options, then what happened, you started losing the control over it. Even though you are doing like a 1 week straight, 2 weeks straight, and you thought that it's okay, you want to rest, then find out another way to rest it. In, let's say, in exercises we can find yoga as a meditation as the rest. You do that, you start in reading. If you want a rest, you start exploring about the uh, audios, podcast. So that kind of, regarding to that book or whatever the reading sources uh, you have read so far, try having that your podcast and make it live, so someone else will be able to hear this. And some people are like good at, like, when they hear something they are able to capture that meaning for, and save that in the head for so long duration compared to that the reading thing. And last thing, the whole day is happening, have the habit of writing it down. It's okay, you write down, you erase it, but have the habit, how the day went. And do you feel happy the day you spent today? And the way you spend today, is this the way you were always thought about, that my day should be start with this, my day should be completing it with this? So ask yourself, before going to bed, you ask yourself and write it down. Write a paragraph, write a few lines, it's fine. And you have to write it, you have to erase it. If you don't want to, you feel like I don't want to keep it copy. And this all things should be dependent on your goal, your dreams. Everyone has some kind of dream. Somebody don't know about the dream, some will eventually will be knowing about the dream. It is fine. There is no need of like getting exhausted that, oh, I don't know my dream. Small things, let's say, example, you want to your goal is to like, I want to reduce weight. That is one goal. My goal is to become fit, my goal is to become a chef, my goal is to become a doctor, my goal is to become a tracker, my goal is to become anything your goal XYZ, a game player. So whatever the, yeah, your goal is there, keep in that mind and work towards that direction. Yeah, you feel lost, you will be feeling like what I am doing, you will be feeling why I am doing. It's okay to feel that. We are humans, and every now and then we have a lot of things going into the head. So we start reacting to it. And this all things which I said, it's easy to say, but it is very difficult to implement it. No doubt, it's very difficult. But there is no harm to start. It's okay. We fall harder. But if you're not falling off, if you're not feeling or feeling that failures, or facing that failure, not feeling, facing that failure, then there is a no taste of that success. Your success won't be that much sweeter. If you're like every time attempting and getting the success at the one go, you won't be having that sweetness when you achieve that victory. And the success without a failure is what kind of success is that? So it's okay, you fail at 10 times, 50 times, 100 times, Not a problem. Don't think over it. Don't start cursing yourself. It's okay. You fail today, you will be getting that learnings automatically added to your habits. So failure is a part of the journey. Yeah, and it's easy to say once you fail, it's very difficult to stand again. Take your time, but do stand. Don't stuck there, because once you get stuck there, it will eventually create a bottleneck, and that will lead to a lot of negative things. You started bottlenecking yourself, you started creating a fear, you started creating a lot of negativity, and that negativity you don't only keep in yourself, you start spreading out. So why to do that? Instead, you have stuck somewhere, and somebody is giving their effort, and you're seeing that that guy or that person is going to stuck, and stuck at the same stage where you have been stuck. Help them. Help in the sense, you don't have to do their activities, you have to just give them a info, giving a guideline. Just like you are going through some kind of roads, you have a signboards. The purpose of signboards to guide you. They don't make you reach that place. So that is what we should help each other in the positive way, so that each and every person will achieve their dreams. Because see, the humans have that gift of dreaming the things. Whole planet, or I guess in the solar system, we are the only one who have that beautiful uh, or beautiful uh, brain processing, if I can say, to have that dreams, to see the dream, to achieve that dreams. I maybe don't know some animals, and they will be watching, they will be seeing the dreams, but we are the only one. We are like very humans are very dedicated, disciplined, and we are like a clay. We mold to any kind of environment, any kind of challenges. So yes, so today I spent a lot of time in speaking about the positivity, because it is needed nowadays. People only see the negative part of the person. They are not able to see the positive part, and they don't even try to see that. So you first of all try to see yourself, your positivity. It's when you want to clean uh, a society, let's say a area, in a city or a state or even a country, but it should start with your home. If you're not able to clean your home properly, you're not able to clean the area properly. So that's the thing. You should have whatever the things or positivity you want to start. You start with yourself. You are the experimental resource, and that output only will lead you to big things in your life. So do evolution is a part of our life. We don't stuck at that particular instant when we came into this world. We keep evolving even though you don't want to. So when there is no control over evolution, so you have to be evolving respective with the knowledge, with the habits, with the just way of communication, and your presence should spread the positivity. So do keep that thing in mind. Try doing it, and eventually there is no harm in that. You never know. You will find peace in that, or happiness, or satisfaction, anything. So coming back to the regular second points, Facebook mm, essential tools. So today I am going to talk about five essential tools. Yeah. So there was a This topic comes under the core section of Facebook with custom consumers or customers. So what are the tools they have? So Facebook page tools has a setup. So when you go to the page, there is like a options by which you can communicate with the customer. So first of all, there is a first option called events. So what does that events does? When you go to Facebook and you can go to that. Okay, next lecture I will tell you this how to create a page. And once you create that page, the normal profile and the Facebook page, business page is the main difference is you can promote and do the advertisement on your business page, but you can't do advertisement on a profile page. So the once you create the business page, you will get that options called promote options or promote post. That is the option you are getting. So coming back to the essential tool, the first essential tool is like events. So what does this event does? Event give people an opportunity to engage with your business. So it's a great way to promote a seasonal sale, let's say an announcement of new shop. So if you're opening a new shop, you have to do announcement. There is an event is there. You create an event. You see a lot of event is happening. The trek is going on. The celebration is going on. The the matches or sports event is going on. So that kind of or tickets are selling. So that kind of event is you event help us to acquire customer uh, beforehand. So either you have to go door to door or you have to call or you just create an event. Then your most of the effort is like saved by just creating this one event from the event sections. So this is one tool. The second tool is stories. Stories nowadays is very common. Most of the people are using. So what does this story helps? It helps you to create and share the photos, videos, means back of the like behind scene. What we say that when the office and everything. Let's say there is an example cake shop. So usually they will uh, try telling about a lot of cakes and and their other products on the business page. But what happened the behind the scene? How they make the cake in the short way. In that kind of story section is giving that natural sense. So what is reality? The real is what story is all about. So that helps you to connect with customer more in a natural way. And the duration of the story is 24 hours. After that, it goes away. And so second element is stories. Third element is shop. So there is a shop tool. What is the use of this tool? So you can display and sell your product directly. So of your page, let's say you are going to some beauty kind of page and you start scrolling some product and you like it. When you hit that shop, there is a button call to action button of shop. You hit shop, then it eventually lead to the respective website. So that is the beauty of the shop tool. So three tools so far now. What was the one event? Second was the stories. Third is the shop. Shop is like redirecting or directly pointing customer to the other site, which is a personal site or a company site, any site where you start converting that people. So it helps in the conversion. So fourth tool is a group. So group is like a community where you share same interest. So that helps you to let's say just by joining you can have that engagement, you can build the engagement. So it helps you to get the audience of your same interest and it may give a lift to your business also. So you don't have to again segregate and try going after the audience or searching the audience. There is a respect to community. You join that community, you start creating engagement, you start saying about your business and the services that you provide: cake, you provide bags, you provide XYZ. Then eventually you get some or the other customer who will be interested in that book. So start acquiring that user from multiple groups of your respective genres, and you will surely get good out of it. So this is the fourth tool, and fifth is like Facebook Live. So you should, in while doing the business, you should do go live and face to your customer, so that your customers should feel that there is a point of contact, and you are able to uh, go through the ideas and business of actual person. Because when you talk with the customer, they feel more secure point of view, secure point. Just like, let's say you have some kind of problems, and if I have like AI to deal with it, let's say chatbots to deal with it, you won't be feeling that much satisfied with the responses, because you will click, you will do this, uh, uh, you will you will have like product is not receiving, then the chatbot will execute some iteration, and then you will get to know that yeah, the process is completed, but eventually you will expect some person to call you and to listen to you, because that is what customer wants, to listen. And then they need some kind of action uh, to that saying. So if they're not getting that action, so they don't they feel like unsatisfied, and there is a chance that customer will started bouncing back. So Facebook Live is a platform where you can broadcast to live to the people from your business page, and which will lead to great exposure and engagement in the real time. So you can there also, you can go behind the scenes. Behind the scenes means you are showing the some part of your business in a some part of your business, not full fledged, but some like in a funny way, in a short scenes you will can show. Also you can deal with question and answer. You can Q&A round is good. While having the Facebook lives, you have a list of questions, you start responding to that. You can even ask audience for, let's say, to subscribe it, let's say to comment it, to build an engagement to your business page. So that's the beauty of the live section. So that's the five essential tools of Facebook. So do go and do try. And in next lecture, I will surely tell you how to create that business page. Initially, what are the fundamentals? I may have said in past videos, but I will try repeating it, because creation of the Facebook is much more essential to experiment all this activity which I am saying. And no doubt, if you come with some kind of bottleneck, do comment on this section. What questions you come you are stuck in around. So I will surely try to help you. And if somewhere I am not able to get that answer, but I will try other channels, and I will somehow try to guide you in that direction, so that you get your you will be getting the answer to your respective questions. So that's it for the Facebook advertisement. And coming back to the third point is the movies. Which movies should you watch? So after like yesterday, just I was thinking about, I thought about this movie. So Remember the Titans is the movie. So it's a worth to watch. And the cool part about this movie is, it was based off events that happened under 20 miles from where he lives. So that is the beauty of this pitch movie. So and this movie do will do inspire you. If people love this movie, you will watch it again. So what this movie teaches us? This movie teaches about moral values and importance of having each other, whether our differences, even though we have our differences. So having each other, the importance of having each other. That this movie, that is what this movie talks about. And mm, so so I will give you short like points about this movie. Herman Boone, an African American, is appointed as the new coach of a high school team, and the team is playing as a racially integrated team for the first time. So this is a few things. Yeah, it will give you like regarding some. Uh, this is a guy and playing for that high school team. Means he's a coach of that high school team, and there is that is the initial road where the movie starts. Do watch it. You may be I may be sound some kind of like talking in pieces regarding this movie, but after you watch this movie you will surely feel worth spending a time, because when you learn about morals, when you learn of importance of having each other, yeah, you surely not wasting the time on it. So do watch it, and do let me know about the um, about your views regarding to that movie. Comment on the section. Do try to share or subscribe. I am looking for more subscriptions, so eventually I would be able to go live more and more. That's it for today. Have a nice day, guys. Take care and do learn. Do focus on the first 15 minutes of the session which I am talking about. It will surely change your life in a better way, at least in the way which you have desired for so long and you are stuck. Don't be stuck in that zone where you are seeing some other person living your dream. That's it. Take care. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.